It's dawn in the French capital, Paris, and the streets of Chateau Rouge, a neighborhood where thousands of Africans live, are slowly coming to life. At the open-air market, fish and vegetable vendors already have their produce on display.
The atmosphere here is different from the other neighborhoods. People are more welcoming. The market is lively. I like to work here. People are nice.
Alassane Camara is among the early risers. He's from Ivory Coast and works at this shop.
My job is to bring back the produce from the wholesaler and get it ready for sale at the shop. That's what I do. I also clean the store so that clients are happy when they come here.
Aurélie Robert owns the store and came to France when she was 16 years old.
Majority of my produce comes from Togo, Ivory Coast and Cameroon, but I also get some supplies from wholesalers. My customers are happy because here they can find fresh produce from Africa and they can eat the food they miss from back home.
Over the years, Togo Exotique has acquired many loyal African customers, but there are also some newcomers. When Alassane came here 11 years ago, he came straight to Chateau Rouge. He knew that it wouldn't be difficult to find work and he could relate to people here.
Honestly, it helps when you're abroad and you meet people from your community. They are in the best place to give you advice on what you should do, where you should go. It makes you feel good. This is a friendly neighborhood. I am Ivorian, and if I meet a Senegalese, a Guinean or a Malian, it's as if we're from the same country. We've all left Africa for another land, so when we meet, it's as if we knew each other. We buy each other drinks. That's the kind of atmosphere people like here.
The food, fabric, artifacts and music available in Chateau Rouge make Alassane miss Ivory Coast.
I haven't been back home in 12 years. Everyone knows the problems we have in France. Before you can leave, there are some things to sort out. Then once you have what you need, and I'm talking about identification, that's what poses a problem for many. So once you have your residency card, you can go. Without the card, no way. Thank God I have one. So in 5 or 6 months, I'll go back to Abidjan to visit. It's not easy, but everything has its own time.
The Jollof restaurant is a popular hangout joint for those who like traditional West African food. Adele Gaumont cooks everything herself.
Cooking is my favorite thing in life. I make people eat. I prepare the food like it's done in the village. Life in Chateau Rouge is like life in a neighborhood in Africa. Everybody meets here, and you can find all that you need. People come here to do their shopping, and if there's a good little restaurant nearby, they like it.
Alassane often comes here to hang out. Though he is comfortable living in France, he dreams of the day he will return to Ivory Coast.
When I'll get older, I'd like to settle back in Ivory Coast. Here, we need to stick together to find some human warmth. In Africa, I don't need to explain it to you. It's everywhere. Good morning, good evening, everybody greets you. Here it's not like that. People are stressed. You can meet people here at the restaurant, but when you go back to your place, you're alone with your bills. I'd like to go home one day and invest with my family or with my friends. I have to go home, that's for sure.
Until then, Alassane and his friends continue to make the most of their life here and find ways of dealing with the challenge of making a home away from home.